Ho. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Paramananda Madhavam. Next is very beautiful. All chapters are like that only. Next chapter in Narada Muni. Narada Muni used to visit Dwaraka. He will find some reason or other reason to visit Dwaraka because he wanted to see that Bhagavan's beautiful Saundaryo Uttaratobi Sundaradaram Tudrupam. Bhagavan's Rupa, that beauty, Bhagavan's Rupa is epitome of beauty. That form, Narada, not only Narada, everybody wants to see that form only. Anyhow, his intention is to visit Sri Krishna, and he used to find some excuse and then come and then stay in Dwaraka. One day, Vasudevji is our Sri Krishna's father. So Narada Muni was roaming like this, and then he invited him into his palace, and there Vasudevji and then Devaki ji all were there, and then they started to talk with this Narada ji, and then they said, Vasudevji said, in our previous life we Devaki ji also, we both did severe penance. We did so much penance and all, and Bhagavan was pleased, and actually we wanted liberation. But when Bhagavan appeared in front of us, a desire came to our mind that we want a son like a Bhagavan. That's why this Mahatmas are telling, even if that desire is for God, it will become an impediment in the path of liberation. If desire for God, that also an obstacle. Anyhow, they understood. Then Vasudeva is telling, everybody is telling that Sri Krishna is Bhagavan. But whenever I ask him any knowledge or any doubt related to Vedanta and all, then Sri Krishna will tell, Acha or Papa, I know nothing. How I can clarify, I can give clarity about this Vedanta and how I can talk about, because you are seeing how many wives, how much big Grahasthasrama I am leading, Trilogi Grahastha. That's why, oh Naradaji, now you please enlighten us. If I ask Sri Krishna, he won't listen. And I can't, take his advice also. He's my son, that kind of bhava will come to my mind also. Therefore, you please enlighten us. If we depart from this world without gaining spiritual enlightenment, life will not complete. You please enlighten us. Look, they are Bhagavan's parents. Then also they have to do effort to gain this knowledge. They have to go through this Vedanta course. They are, even though they are Bhagavan's parents, and then they are telling, without this knowledge, if we depart from this world, there will be Mahato Vinashti, there will be a great loss. Naradaji was very happy. not because not because they are asked. No. He was happy. He thought he can stay for a few more days, because few more days in Dwaraka, and he can tell, oh, today's portion is over. We will see more over tomorrow. One lesson today, next lesson tomorrow, like that. Anyhow, Naradaji describes another beautiful prakarana, another beautiful story to this Vasudeva and Devaki. And then look, first we saw the circumstances which leads to Yadava, the destruction of Yadava clan, and then Vasudeva Narada Samvada. In it another dialogue is coming that is known as a Nimi Navayogi Samvada. That way one story within that another story, like that. Bhagavatam from beginning onwards, it's going like that only. If we know the the structure, then only we will get what is happening now, like that. Okay. Anyhow, dialogue between 9 yogis and King Nimi. These Nava yogis in Bhagavata 5th skandha, we have seen Rishabhadeva Charitra. Rishabhadeva is there. He has 100 children. Eldest one is Bharata. And then 9 are yogis. 9 children became yogis, because there it shows it's our karma. It is our karma decides we are a Brahmana or we are Kshatriya, like that. That karma depends on our own mental temperament. That way, he had 9 sons. That 9 sons all were yogis. 9 sons were yogis. Their name also there. In Panjamaskanda, 2-3 places their names given. And then Egadasha Skanda also their name was there. Kavir Hariranda Riksha Prabhuta Pipalayana Avir Hotro the Drumila Shamasakara Bhajana, like that. 9 names are there. And here is a dialogue between these 9 enlightened yogis and Raja Nimi. Raja Nimi belonged to Videha clan, Janaga clan. That's known as Navayogi Samvadam. Understand, Navayogi Samvadam. It's a beautiful portion, and particularly for the students of Vedanta. They were 9, and then they had such a power. At their will, they could appear and disappear anywhere. Avir Bhava, Tiro Bhava, appearing and disappearing. And one day, Videha Raja, here Raja Nimi, he was a very great Raja, and in his assembly he was conducting some yaga or satra, like that. And into that satra, one day these 9 yogis came. Raja, of course, recognized them, because seeing itself, anybody can understand they are great yogis. And the Raja was overjoyed, because even one Mahatma comes to our house, that itself is a great. Here 9 are coming. How beautiful it will be. When Sadhu comes to our house, that is the day of Tiruvonam. In our Kerala now is Onam time. We are celebrating Onam. Why? Sadhu Mahatma is coming to visit our house. That's why the first thing is we are celebrating the incarnation of Vamana Avadara, Vamana Deva and all. And second is Mahabali, the great bhakta, is also coming to visit us, like that. That's why we are 9 days we will do all the floral decoration and all, because Sadhu is coming now. When Sadhu comes to our house, that is the day of Tiruvona, that is the day of Dasara, that is the day of a celebration. If Sadhu is not coming to our house, Bhagavatam itself is telling in somewhere, and Tridiya Skanda, and I think Tridiya or a second Skanda, Shuka Brahmarshi is telling, we will make house with big houses and all, and no Sadhu, we are not inviting Sadhus and all. Then what will happen is, it's like a burrow, this rat will make burrow and all now. And then in that burrow, snakes goes, and then snakes stays there. Then what snakes will do? Snakes will eat that rat. The same way, We will also make big, not borrow my big mansion or palace like that, houses and all. And then time is like snakes. Time will swallow us. Time will go. It won't wait for anybody. It will go. And then our life also will go. If sadhus come, they will tell so many, satsanga will happen. Anyhow, this Nimi Raja was so overjoyed because these 9 yogis are coming to his palace. And then he said, Raja Nimi said to these yogis, Manye Bhagavada Sakshad Parshadanvo Madudvishaha Vishnor Bhutani Lokanam Pavanaya Charandihi. You all are attendants of Lord Vishnu. You are here in this world, roaming about or wandering place to place, only to bless us, only to bestow auspiciousness and good fortune on one and all. For that purpose only you are wandering, not for the sake of, no, you do not want anything. Because we know Jandunam Narajanma Durlabham, human birth is rare. Still a rarer thing is to have a darshana of a devotee of God. It's very rare. Therefore, I want to know, I am asking you, what is good for all beings? What is absolute good? Samsaresmin chenardhobi satsangaha shevadhirnrinam. In this life, one who gets even half a moment of satsanga, half a moment of satsanga, that itself is great treasure for a human being. That is the reason behind this Mandali Sadhana day and all. If half a moment itself, if satsanga we get, then it will be a great treasure. And Nimi Chakravarti particularly asked about Bhagavata Dharma. This Bhagavata Dharma also leading one to Mukti. Bhagavata Dharma, Dharman Bhagavadan Bruda. He asked Nimi Chakravarti, Nimi Raja asked Navayogins, Dharman Bhagavadan Bruda Yadina Srudaye Kshamam. How he requested, please explain to me what Bhagavata Dharma is. But please tell me this if you think that I am qualified to listen to this knowledge. Yadina Srudaye Kshamam. If I am eligible, then only you tell. That is also very important. We never think about our qualification or our eligibility, and then we go on asking all kinds of questions to these sadhu mahatmas and all. Why I want to listen this Bhagavata Dharma? Because I heard that Bhagavan is pleased with these kinds of sadhana, and he will give himself to that person. He will give himself to bhakta and all. That means he will give the knowledge about himself. That way, without jnana, no mukti. Without knowledge, no mukti is possible. Anyhow, therefore, I want to know what is the absolute good for all being, and what are the means by which to reach Bhagavan. That is called Bhagavata Dharma. I want to know about Bhagavata Dharma. If I know Bhagavata Dharma, I can practice that Bhagavata Dharma, and that will take me to liberation. Okay. One question each to these 9 yogis, one by one. Nimi Raja asked around 9 questions. Very wonderful question answer session. First question, the first Navayogi, Kavi is the first among the Navayogi. First question, Kavi answered. Second question, Kavir Hari. Then Andariksha, Prabuddha, Pippalayana, Avirhotra, Drumila, Chamasa, Karabhajana. That way, 9 questions, 9 yogis answered. And first question is, what is the absolute good in life? What is the absolute good in life? And then Kavi is telling, Manye Kudaschid ഭയമച്യുതസ്യ പാദാംബുജോപാസനമത്ര നിത്യം ഉദ്വിഗ്ന ബുദ്ധേഹ അസദാത്മഭാവാത് വിശ്വാത്മനാ യത്ര നിവർത്തതേ ഭീഹി മന്യേ കുതശ്ചിത് ഭയമച്യുതസ്യ. യു ആർ ആസ്കിങ് വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ അബ്സല്യൂട്ട് ഗുഡ് ഫോർ all beings. Manye, aham manye, I consider, in my opinion, or I consider worship of Bhagavan's lotus feet. That is the best things to do. Padambuja upasana atra nityam. Worship of Bhagavan's lotus feet. That's the best things. That is the best thing to do. Okay. To whom? Uddigna buddhehe. Uddigna buddhehe. People are all the time agitated, and all people say, I'm so tensed, I'm so anxious, I'm so worried about this, that. Uddigna buddhehe. Everybody in this world wanted to become this, that, or no, sannyasins want to become grahastha wants to become sannyasin, and child want to become grown up. Like that, everybody wants this or that. The reason is common. Holding on wrong notion, asadbhyam. Here Kavi is telling, asadbhyam, holding on all kinds of wrong notion. And we want peace and happiness in our life. We are holding on all wrong notion only, but we want peace and happiness. First wrong notion is that I am this body. That way we all are every time thinking, and then we are all the time our time, if 24 hours is there, around 23 hours also we are doing work for this body sake only. First wrong notion is that I am this body, and second wrong notion is that I am miserable. I am a miserable being, and I will be happy by getting this or that. And this thing will make me happy, or this person will make me happy, or if I go to this place now, then I will become more happy. That way, running after, and all the time fear. I don't know what. I don't know whether I get it or not. I don't know what's going to happen to me. Only way is that to take refuge at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. That Bhagavan is a abhayam. And that Paramatma is a fearless. And if we worship the feet of the Lord, then we go beyond all our fear. Padambuja upasana atra nityam. And we attain the supreme goal of supreme good of life also. Bhagavata dharma is that sadhana, that means by which you reach Bhagavan. What is that? Very famous slogas, is from Bhagavata only. Kayena vacham manasendriyerva buddhyatmana va prakrite swabhavat karomi yadyat sagalam parasmai narayanayedi samarpayami. Narayanayedi. Here in Bhagavata, Narayanayedi samarpayetad. Generally, what we say is Kayena vaja manasendriyarva buddhyatmanava prakrite swabhavat karomi yadyat sagalam parasmai Narayanayedi samarpayami. Narayanayedi samarpayami. This is called Bhagavata dharma. What is Bhagavata dharma? Oh, everybody knows that. Everybody knows this sloga by heart also. Oh, I know Bhagavata dharma. Oh, this was Bhagavata dharma. This only. Kayena vaja manase. Whatever I do, here in the third person. Samarpayetad. Third person in Sanskrit, Pradama Purusha only. In English, it's third person, but in Sanskrit, it's Pradama Purusha. Whatever he does, the bhakta, whatever he does, that bhakta, whatever he does with his body, kayena, vaja or speech, whatever he does with his mind or with his senses or with his intellect, or according to the disposition, according to his mind, manobhava, disposition. He does everything for Narayana. Narayana yedi samarpayami. I do everything for Narayana. Or in a, Shankaracharya says in that Shiva Manasa Pujana, Yadyat karma karodi tattadakilam shambhodavaradhanam. O Lord Shiva, whatever I do, that is my worship. This is called Bhagavata Dharma. Once that type of attitude comes, all the body, mind, intellect, everything, that is the gift from God. This body, this mind, this intellect, it's God's gift to me. And therefore, whatever I do, everything I do it for the sake of God. Krishna Prityartham, Sri Krishna Prityartham. Then everything is offered to Krishna or offered to offered to God. Name only is changing. Many people believe that sadhana means getting up early in the morning, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, getting up early in the morning and then start to chanting and then doing some puja or meditation. That's all. And this much is their sadhana. This 1 hour is my sadhana. And the rest of the time in worldly matter. In Bhagavata, it is said that true sadhana is performing all action as Lord's work. Performing all action, whether spiritual practices such as puja or meditation, or worldly actions such as working in the office or taking care of our children, husband, like that. If we do all action as Lord's work, then we do not have to search time for sadhana. All life is, we are doing sadhana only. Whatever may be the work, whether it is a spiritual or a worldly or whatever, sadhana only. And our life will become a great sadhana or puja. We can attain through this devotion also, dispassion also, and then liberation also. May Bhagavan bless us with bhakti. Okay, with this we conclude this session. We'll chant Purnamada also. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you.